Shocking, U.S. shot putter Saunders banned. What you need to know about whereabouts failures. Olympic shot put silver medalist Raven Saunders has accepted a 30-month suspension for whereabouts failures, the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency, USADA, said on Tuesday. The 29-year-old, who won silver in Tokyo in 2021, had previously received an 18-month suspension for whereabouts failures in 2023. The Reuters Daily Briefing newsletter provides all the news you need to start your day. Sign up here. Because this is Saunders' second rule violation, she is subject to an increased sanction based on her degree of fault and the totality of the circumstances, USADA said in a statement. USADA determined that an increased 30-month period of ineligibility was appropriate based on the circumstances of the case. Saunders' 30-month period of ineligibility began on December 26, 2024. Saunders last competed at a Diamond League meet in Lausanne in August last year, days after finishing 11th of 12 athletes in the women's shot put final at the Paris Olympics. In a stunning development that's rocked the world of athletics just weeks before the World Championships in Tokyo, American shot put star Raven Saunders has been banned from competition after committing multiple whereabouts failures. The ban has ignited outrage, confusion, and a flurry of headlines across social media and sports platforms, and for good reason. Saunders, a fan favorite known for her vibrant personality, mental health advocacy, and silver medal performance at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, now faces the possibility of missing the biggest competitions of her career. But what exactly happened? What are whereabouts failures? And how could this happen to one of the most visible faces in U.S. track and field? Let's break it all down. Astonished faced the shocking news. Late Tuesday evening, the Athletics Integrity Unit AAU released a statement confirming that Raven Saunders, 29, has received a 16-month ban from competition after 3 whereabouts failures in a 12-month period, a violation of anti-doping protocol under World Athletics rules. The ban is retroactive to August 15, 2025, which means Saunders will miss both the 2025 World Athletics Championships in Tokyo and much of the 2026 season. This is devastating, said one anonymous USA track and field official. She wasn't flagged for a positive drug test. This is about missed check-ins. But in the eyes of the system, that's just as serious. What are whereabouts failures? It's a term that causes confusion even among seasoned fans. So here's what it actually means. Athletes in elite-level sports, especially those in track and field, are required to participate in year-round drug testing, even outside of competition. To facilitate this, they must submit detailed whereabouts information every quarter to governing bodies like WADA, World Anti-Doping Agency, or USADA, U.S. Anti-Doping Agency. This information includes where they'll be living, where they'll be training, a specific 60-minute window daily where they can be found for random drug testing. If an athlete is not where they said they would be during a test attempt, or fails to update their whereabouts in a timely manner, it is counted as a missed test or filing failure. 3 such failures within a 12-month span equals a doping violation, even if the athlete has never failed a drug test. Chart with downward trend Saunders' timeline of violations. The exact dates of Saunders' violations were not made public, but sources confirmed that. 1 failure occurred during an off-season training camp. Another happened while Saunders was attending an unscheduled mental health retreat, which was not reflected in her updated whereabouts form. The third reportedly came during a missed testing window due to a travel change that wasn't submitted in time. While none of these indicate performance-enhancing drug use, under WADA code, the rules are clear. Intent is not the issue. Consistency and transparency are. Mental health and the modern athlete. Raven Saunders has been an outspoken advocate for mental health awareness in sports, famously crossing her arms in an X on the podium in Tokyo to symbolize support for marginalized communities. She later opened up about personal struggles, including the death of her mother shortly after the Games. Her mental health advocacy has made her a beloved figure, but it has also raised deeper questions about how doping protocols intersect with athlete wellness. We're in a space now where we say we support mental health, but the system isn't built to allow for human moments, said Dr. Layla Owens, a sports psychologist who works with Olympic athletes. Fans are asking, if an athlete is seeking therapy or dealing with depression, should a missed form really carry the same weight as a failed drug test? Scales # critics call for reform. The case has sparked renewed debate about whether the current whereabouts system is too strict, especially for athletes who are not attempting to cheat, but simply navigating the chaos of real life. Athletes like Christian Coleman, 100-meter world champion, and Brianna McNeil, Olympic hurdler, have faced similar suspensions in recent years, not for drug use, but for whereabouts-related violations. This system doesn't account for humanity, tweeted Olympic gold medalist Michael Johnson. Saunders is not a cheater. The rules need review. Even former WADA insiders are now calling for a grace period policy for athletes with documented mental health conditions or extraordinary life events. United States USA Track and Field reacts. USA Track and Field released a brief statement. While we are disappointed to lose a valued team member for this season, we remain committed to clean sport and to supporting our athletes in complying with testing requirements. We wish Raven the best in her time away. Sources close to the team say that some athletes feel blindsided by the decision, especially given Saunders' role as a team leader and her close relationship with younger throwers. She's the heart of our squad, said teammate Jessica Ramsey. This isn't justice. This is paperwork. Chat with Downward Trend what this means for the U.S. team. The U.S. women's shot put team now enters the 2025 World Championships without one of its medal favorites. Saunders was ranked number 2 in the world heading into the season and had recently thrown a personal best of 20.34 meters at the Prefontaine Classic. The pressure will now fall on fellow Americans. Chase Ely, 2022 world champion. Maggie Ewan, a consistent top 5 performer. But losing Saunders is more than just about points. It's about the energy, experience, and visibility she brought to the sport. Gold medal Saunders responds. In a post to X, formerly Twitter, Saunders addressed the ban. I'm heartbroken. I take full responsibility for the failures, but I've never taken anything illegal. I've always competed clean. I hope people remember that. I'll be back stronger. This ain't the end, just a pause. She ended the message with her signature catchphrase. The Hulk never stays down for long. Where do we go from here? This controversy has once again put the spotlight on the tension between clean sport and athlete autonomy. Can a balance be struck between fairness and empathy? While the rules exist to prevent loopholes for dopers, they are increasingly ensnaring athletes who are not using drugs, but who simply fail to keep up with hyper-detailed bureaucratic demands. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.